Hi friends, welcome back to the Homestead. Today I just want to show you a quick and easy DIY project that we made using all upcycled materials that we had left over from projects. So if you have leftover projects lying around, this might spark an idea in your mind. We're making a plant rack, and it is kind of boho and fun and just kind of sparkly at nighttime. Let's jump on in and I'll show you what I did. Welcome to Ridgehaven Homestead. From the mountains of Upper East Tennessee, we share snippets of our off-grid life, cabin build, and garden blessings. Pour yourself a cup of tea, sit back, and take a peek into our off-grid home and family. When we did our house, we did our own gas lines. And so we ended up having a few sections of leftover black pipe. So they've been sitting down in our basement for, I don't know, 6 months to a year, maybe more. Over the time, I've been thinking I'd like to do something in here. I'd like to get the plants up off the shelves or off the windowsills. I had a lot of plants. I love a lot of plants, and they were just filling my windowsills. And so it kind of got in the way when we wanted to open the windows, but I didn't want to get rid of them because they bring me a lot of joy. So I finally went down and got those pieces, measured it out, and said, today is the day. So what I did is I had like a 5-foot piece and then 2 4-foot pieces. And so I had the connectors, everything, so I didn't have to go to the store. And that is kind of expensive for a plant rack. But since we already had them and they were laying around and we don't plan on laying more pipe, I figured we could always, we could upcycle them. I suppose we could always take it down if we need to, if we need those pipes, because black pipes are kind of pricey. Black pipes come with stamped numbers on them and letters. So I spray painted these black, and it just was a black paint that we had lying around. Took it out and spray painted it. I gave it 2 or 3 coats, and I connected it. I sprayed those, and then I got these little, I don't know what they're called. They're the little loop connectors like this that take 2 screws. Can you see where they hang into the beam? I needed to cover 14 feet between my 2 beams, between the beam going across and the beam above. So I happened to have about 15 feet worth of pipe, 15 or 16 feet. So that was perfect. And we had the screws, we had the pipes, and I actually already had the plant hangers from Amazon that I had gotten quite a while ago, thinking that I wanted to hang plants, but didn't know how I was going to be able to do it. So we hooked up the pipe, and then we, screwed them all together, hung them from our beams. That was the easy part. And then all it took was getting doodads and plants and putting them in the boho plant holders. So these are macrame plant holders, and they hold quite a few. It's like a set of 6 of them, I think, and they're all different. So this one actually could hold 1 more plant. It's meant to hold 3. Even have this old poinsettia from the winter. I like how it turned out. Okay, so I ended up getting a lot of my plants up off the windowsills, and then I took the rest of them and kind of put them on the table as a collection where if we want to use that table, we can quickly move them. But for now, I just wanted a sunny corner where the plants could hang out. And then I decided I wanted more hanging from here. And so I did find I have some sun catchers that had been given over the years. Of course, a kitty cat one. So there's that one, hung that one up. And then I have this one, which has dried herbs and flowers in it. It's hard to see, but that one's really pretty. And then I have this newest one that my mom got me recently for my birthday, which I really love, very pretty. And it's better, of course, when the sun is shining through it. Today we have a cloudy day. And so I liked that, and I said, you know what? This is also going to be a perfect opportunity to have these little mason jars hanging. So I got all shapes of mason jars that I could find, and I already actually have these little hangers which came with the mini lights, and these are solar lights. Whenever it gets dark, they come on. Let me show you. So they will light up whenever it gets dark, and then I have a nice row of twinkly lights that I don't have to keep putting batteries in. I've had these for several months. From when my kids had their graduation, we used these. So it makes it a really pretty display at night with the plants and then the twinkling lights. And eventually I might add just a row of looping string lights that are solar so that I don't have to worry about plugging them in. I really love how it turned out. It's really kind of hard to tell on this cloudy day what it looks like. I just have random plants of things that I've started. You can get these little boho plant holders in white or tan or pink or all colors under the sun. I just happened to choose this color because it sort of matched the wood decor in here, and I liked it, but I eventually might add some that are the off-white traditional boho look. I don't know. So right now, I love how it looks. I loved coming in here in the evenings, seeing all these lights twinkling. And right now, what I'm trying to do is figure out a way to add these insulators to my plant rack. So I've seen it on Pinterest where you can add little succulents to these, and I'm just going to sit here and figure out a way to hang these up. And I have several insulators left over from my insulator wall that these are just going to be strung in between the plants to give a little pop of color. And so I'll see if I can figure out how to do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. I played around quite a bit. I did have some twine, but I wasn't sure where it was, so I was using this soft yarn, which was a little bit slippery with the round insulators, but I'd finally got a little bit of a system, which I tried, and initially I thought it was going to work, then I ended up changing it when I found some other pieces. I got the first one hung and not too straight. Then I remembered these things that I've had for a little while that I got from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if I can put these to use. I don't know. Might be too flippy. Okay, so that's a thought, possibly. It's gonna flip really easily. Apparently break easily too. My goodness, they're very weak. Okay. Well, I'm still going to play around with these. I think they have a possibility if I could somehow maybe tie a string to the other side. Let's try it. Through tying the string and securing it tightly, I was able to secure them pretty well. And then I ended up using rubber bands to hold it all into place so that they weren't too flippy. That worked best in the end. Okay, let's see how it turned out. Okay, I was able to use the Walmart hanger things that normally are supposed to go on mason jars, and they did kind of lopsidedly hang the insulators, but I like them. I like how the sun shines through the glass. 12 mason jars with lights, lots of plants, and I'll just pan it around and we can see what it looks like. I know this was a super simple project. It didn't take a lot of creativity. It just took finally getting it going and making it happen. So I just want to encourage you, if you have spare parts laying around, you can put them to good use. I really love this. It's going to be so pretty at night with the twinkling lights. And I think I've decided that with the insulators, I'm going to get some little solar lights instead of succulents, because that'll be less maintenance. Do what you can. Show me what you're making, what kind of inspirations you have. And until next time, be safe, stay well, and may God bless you.